Hi, Ren here, just checking in. Here to do a guided meditation and some nail stamping. Hopefully you can join me. So let's get started. See you in there. So when you're ready, let's get started. This time, I want you to naturally continue to do what you're doing right now. Just simply be aware of the entire experience of the present moment. If you are holding on your mobile phone while watching this video, allow your hand to really feel the phone that is in your hand. Basically, whatever you're doing at this moment, allow all of your senses to be aware of your experience right now. Remember, your entire experience is fully integrated and dynamic. Allow whatever is happening to happen, and you simply practice being an alert and peaceful observer. If you're looking around, then just be fully aware of what you're seeing. The pictures on the wall, the polishes on the table, your stamping plates. If you're listening to a sound, just allow yourself to listen. Notice you are listening, and if you're feeling a physical sensation to your body, if there's an itch, go ahead and scratch it and notice that feeling. Simply observe it. You don't have to suppress anything. You don't have to be calm. You don't have to focus. Just simply be aware of whatever is happening right now. Continue to experience this simple unfolding of events just a little longer. Because remember, meditation is simply to know, to be aware, to be conscious. Now I want you to bring your attention to a few rounds of breathing in and out together. So that's all. That's a couple minutes of meditation. Okay, so let's get started about stamping. And I will stamp it on this finger right here. And I will use this pattern right here with some ice cream because we are approaching summer, right? So I will do some reverse stamping here. And I think what I will do while I'm stamping is to continue to share my experience in self-awareness practice and meditation. So hopefully people who are interested in meditation, maybe you will find some insight from my experience. So hopefully that helps. Okay, so I have prepared. So I will pick up this stamp here first. I probably will only do this for images. Okay. Let me get this stamp first. So let's get this 1, 2, 3. All right, pretty good. I want mainly a couple of that. Okay. So I think meditation, what is worthy to share is I want to share one main benefit of meditation and also maybe a story on meditation. I'm not sure if any of you have sleeping issues I remember at one point I have problem sleeping. I think doing one part. I mean, everyone goes through their own journey, right? So at one point, I really had trouble sleeping, insomnia. So probably was going through something at that time, my own personal journey. And ultimately, I think meditation does help on my sleep when I become more acceptance of my own journey. But it's not like it's the medicine that solved my sleeping problem. I think my sleeping issues at that time was, thinking back, I think it was more of a symptom of what's going on. So I think through meditation, as I gain more understanding of myself, become more acceptance of my circumstances, and just understand myself better, I think that helps ultimately improve my sleeping. Okay, so that's one main benefit I would credit to my meditation. I've been meditating consistently, I think, over 5+ years or even longer. So far, not the best. Okay, I'm not the best stamper, so basically I'll try my best, but I know what I'm doing this time. How about some yellow now? And I think one aspect that I really want to share about like meditation is how it helps us to be more self-aware. You know, you always hear, okay, you become more aware of yourself, but like, how does it work? Okay. To me, I think through meditation, you become, let me take this one, more aware of your internal state, like meaning your emotions and how it changes from one point to another. So what do I mean by that? So one time I was just walking around the neighborhood and it was very quiet, and then there's like a dog behind the fence just keep all of a sudden just bark so loud, and it scared me immensely, because think about it, you were in a very quiet neighborhood and all of a sudden a dog just bark at you, okay, or bark at something, maybe not at me. And then I felt that at that moment I really dislike it. I mean, I was very peaceful, you know, walking around the neighborhood, and then this dog just barked so loud at something or at me. But I noticed my internal state, okay, that of this feeling of dislike arises, okay, and then I feel like, oh wow, I notice from my changes of in a very peaceful state to a state of dislike, and I noticed that. But why did I want to share story like this? Is because I think for everyone, I mean, every day we go through different state, right, from one state to another, meaning from joy to sadness, or something out of the ordinary happen, you're surprised by something, or if you go to school, at work, maybe there's a project, you become nervous at certain things, or a worry about something. So there's so many changes in your internal state. And I credit meditation, for me, is once when you get the benefit from meditation is really your self-awareness of your internal state. Think about it. I mean, we go through these type of changes every day, but how many times we are aware of such changes? We will just because most of the time, I think for many of us, we are just in it. We are, I wouldn't say like consumed by it, but I would say we are just in the midst of it. So we never become like an observer of such internal changes, the state of our internal changes. But through meditation, it helps us to cultivate this form of spaciousness, so that, let's say, when you are from a very normal day and something happened, you become very nervous at something or worry at something, you will actually be able to, like a silent observer, notice the changes that you go through, and then you're not really dragged down by it as much. Okay, so I think this is really a big benefit, I would say, that I've gained from meditation. And I think you actually, from the beginning, that because of this, I'll do one more color, a rise of awareness, a rise of consciousness, you may feel a little strange because you're not accustomed to it, because we are accustomed to being in the storm. Or think of it this way. You see the label on outside this polished bottle? Okay. Because we're inside the jar, or we are inside the polished bottle, you cannot see the label. Think about the label is like your emotional state, the changes. When you practice meditation, it's like you're coming from the inside of the bottle to outside. And you're able to be like an observer, just like you are able to watch the changes. All this printing, like the label on the polished bottle, represent your internal state, like what you go through. And frequently we're inside, we're like the polished inside. But now when you've gained through meditation, you become more observant, that you're able to see your changes. These labels are like your emotions and thoughts like that, and then you are not dragged down by it as much. So it takes practice. Okay, I think that's a very good analogy right there. Okay, so the waffle cone, I will do that. Yeah, again, it's not the best, but so yeah, I would think I'll just stamp and then I'll do the cleanup later. Oh, this cone, I need to color this. Okay. Yeah, so that's my experience, and I hope that gives some insight into. Okay, I'm gonna put a sticky base coat. And I know everyone is different. Everyone is something different from meditation, and there's so many different forms. And what I usually do is in my sitting session that I would do about 10 minutes a day in the morning, and then 5 to 10 minutes before at night, I would just allow my senses to open. I will wait the sticky base coat to be more tacky so I can stamp it on. Allow myself to just sense my surrounding. Either I would frequently just simply observe my breathing in and out through my nose. And I think it is through this type of practice with the external environment, then you gain the calmness and capacity to observe your internal state that I shared in the beginning. Is it ready yet? Okay, so I think it's ready now. Good or bad, I will just do it. Okay, much better. I think I would give myself a B. Let me put some top coat. No smudge top coat on it. All right. You see my ice cream. The purple is ube, sweet potato, I think. That's what I like. Yeah, so thank you very much. If you find anything beneficial today in this video, please continue to comment. I do read every feedback so that I'll understand what I can share in the Zen with Ren series. Hopefully, as an ambassador or just a person just to encourage meditation, because think about it, if more and more of us are able to be more aware of our internal state, how much conflict we can reduce. I mean, we're all human beings. I think that we're not perfect. I'm not perfect. Nobody is. But I think that it is through more self-aware, more conscious of our own thoughts and actions that we all can do our own little part. So, hope this helps. Thank you very much.